Hello everybody. For those of you checking out properties in North Florida and you want a little bit of land or maybe riverfront, today's episode is for you. Welcome to How Much House for the Money, everybody. Hope you're having a beautiful day. So we're going to begin with this riverfront property in Sopchoppy, Florida, and this one is going to be in Wakulla County. And the county population is just under 35,000 people. This listing is $125,000 and it's sitting on an acre and a half and it's riverfront. This is the highest price in today's episode. It's at 519 Seminole Lane in Sopchoppy, Florida, 32358. This house has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with 864 square feet. And as I mentioned, it's also sitting on 1.5 acres of land. It's only been on the market for 3 days and it was built in 2001. So let's take a look at this property that's 25 years young. Look at this. So we have an elevated build with a shingle roof. Looks like we may have a wraparound deck. Look at this. Anybody looking for riverfront and elevated, you're going to have a wide array of wildlife. Yeah, this is cool. Look at this. Wraparound deck. So you've got parking and storage beneath this elevated build. And there's that riverfront. And again, this is Wakulla County. And the median home values in the county of Wakulla is right around $258,000. And in this county, it states that your property tax rate is 0.78%. And that's what the county assessor is going to come and gauge your property taxes on. Look at that. You're going to have gator. You're going to have snakes. You're going to have all those slithery things coming to visit you. Just lock your doors at night and don't wear your flip-flops in the tall grass. Cheers, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community, and definitely hit that notification bell because the house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. Look at this. This is fine, isn't it? Okay, so we have a beautiful view. We have a nice wide wraparound deck. Oh, amongst the live oak trees. So it looks like we do have one ceiling fan on the deck that's covered. Look at this. Okay, so again, you can ask the listing agent how long it's been vacant and unoccupied. And as always, the listing agent and the addresses are found in the description box below the video. Look at this. So it looks like we have some vinyl flooring, set of French doors in the front. Now here it looks like you might have, let's keep going here, but this might be an area where you could put a counter for some counter high chairs. Go check this out in person, get the lay of the land, have those home inspections, right? And this is riverfront in Wakulla County in Sopchoppy. And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Pardon me if I'm not. And pardon me if I say the word pretty a few times today. Oh, you gotta love it when that's all people have to complain about, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is gonna need some attention. So there we've ripped out some drywall. There's your thermostat and some receptacles. You may want to look at the electrical. This is going to need some attention, and it's priced at $125,000, and you're always welcome to make offers. Houses are placed on the market to be sold. Look at this. I bet this is great in person. You're going to have a lot of wildlife, as I mentioned. You're going to have these rivers, waterways. Beautiful, though, isn't it? You could take your canoe or your kayak out. Ooh, look at that. They left us a tire swing. Woohoo! Let's go have some fun in the river. We've spent a lot of time in Gilchrist County in Florida. And if you've never experienced this part of Florida before, North Florida, it is really something. It's so beautiful. People are super friendly. The landscape is gorgeous. And we swam in the Suwannee River, spent a lot of time there. It was fantastic. And this one, again, is in Wakulla County in Sopchoppy. You're about 50 minutes south of Tallahassee with this property right here. And we'll check out the cost of living for Florida, and we'll look at some amenities for these areas as well. And this listing is $125,000 on an acre and a half, and it's the highest price in today's episode. Look at this. Beautiful. For those of you that want some wildlife in Florida and you want to be riverfront, take a look at this. Nice. Okay, looks like you might have a fenced area around the base of that property as well. But again, go check it out in person. And this is 519 Seminole Lane. And let's take a look and see if it shows us a street view. Look at this beautiful area, you guys. You are out in the thick of it. Beautiful. Love this. Okay, let's show you where you are on the map. Okay, here we are right on the river. So we have Ashmore over to the east, Piney Island and Panacea down here to the southeast. So here's Tallahassee up there to the north. And over to the west, we've got Sumatra, Gadsden still. So there you are in Sopchoppy. Right there, red marks the spot. Let's take a look at our satellite view. So we're right above Alligator Point for the most part. And there you have it. And this is an acre and a half of land. Look at this location. Wow. Amazing right here. Asking price $125,000, and that's quite a nice acre and a half right on the river. Sweet find right there. 519 Seminole Lane. Look at that. Let's see how far out that goes. So you got a barbershop nearby if you need a hairdo. Got a campground. Seafood place. Nichols and Sons Seafood. Shout out to them. And there you have it. Red marks the spot right there. 519 Seminole Lane. Been on the market only 3 days. And it says here, riverfront over 320 feet of frontage on the Sopchoppy River sets the stage for a rare opportunity in one of North Florida's most peaceful small towns. Tucked away on approximately 1.5 acres, 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And you have a pace of life slows down and the river becomes part of your everyday life. Perfect for launching a kayak, canoe, or a john boat. And let's see here, small town setting. And it states here in the history that it was sold for $22,500 back in 1998. Now they're listing it for $125,000, and the house is 25 years old. On a total assessment of $118,025, says the taxes are $2,019. But again, check with Wakulla County for the accurate tax details. $125,000 on an acre and a half, and that is riverfront. Sweet find right there. Nice. Now we're going to head into Live Oak. This one's $110,000 on 1.83 acres, and this is at 18415 177th Road, Live Oak, Florida 32060. Means we're in Suwannee County. Population is around 46,130 people. And the median home values here in Suwannee County are right around $250,000. And this location is going to be about an hour and 20 minutes east of Tallahassee. So let's check it out. It's 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, just shy of 1,700 square feet. So we have a ranch-style home with a shingle roof, covered entry, 1.83 acres. There's enough there for a hobby farm, maybe a garden. You can have me over for, craft brew and pie, you guys. So there we have an attached garage. Look at this. Nice cabinets, flat top range with a range hood. Couple of windows above your double sink, ceramic tile flooring. This is cute. Look at those hardwood floors. We could refinish those and salvage those. And there's your bathroom. Don't know if there's a shower, but again, go check it out in person. This one's $110,000 on 1.83 acres. Nice. Live Oak, Florida. Looks like we could move right in here. And it looks like we could have moved in the other one also. Now in Suwannee County, it states that the property tax rate is 1.19%. Yeah, this was another house that needs its person. Houses need people. People need houses, right? It's what it's all about. Definitely subscribe and meander through these episodes. This is where I show you houses with low price and high potential. And a couple of episodes I showed you houses that are $55,000 and less that you could move right into. It's always interesting to see what we can get for our money. And you can always make offers. These are list prices, asking prices. So here, this may be a bedroom or maybe a home office. So this is maybe closet or pantry space. $110,000 on more than 1.8 acres with hardwood flooring, and a house that looks like we could move right in there. Look at that. Very pretty. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Somebody said, say pretty, pretty, pretty. Say it loud. Right on. Okay, so here it looks like we have a row of windows. Nice windows in the front to let in that Florida sunshine. Here's your laundry room. That's your dryer. Electrical panels there too on the left. There's a commode also, so that's nice. Convenient. And the lid is closed. We're off to a good start. Looks like the house is vinyl sided. Yeah, this is a sweet find right here for somebody. 1.8 acres. There's your AC unit. Looks like they might have covered up the plumbing when they got that cold spell. Or some of the piping, I should say. Look at that. Nice parcel. Again, you're going to get a nice wide array of wildlife. 1.83 acres. And this is Suwannee County. This looks like it's fenced in also. But again, go check it out in person. Get the lay of the land. Get the details. So there's another bathroom there. You've got lots of linen storage right there. $110,000. Wow, that's very nice. For those of you looking for a country property in North Florida. And again, this one's about an hour and 20 minutes east of Tallahassee. Wow, look at your garage. They might have left you a riding lawnmower. You're going to need it. Yeah, not a bad find right there either. Very nice. 18415 177th Road, Live Oak, Florida, 32060. It's only been on the market 9 days. That was built in 1957. Let's check it out on the map. Live Oak. Okay. So we have Peacock Springs River Camp Landing. And I do want to mention, if you love natural springs that are 72 degrees year-round, definitely go visit as many as you can when you're in these areas. Oh, it's just beautiful. So we're above Alton and Midway, and we're right below Dowling Park. Okay, so here's Live Oak right here. We got McAlpin and O'Brien. Branford is right here to the southeast. Lake City's over here to the east. We've got White Springs. That's a place for natural springs. You've got Jennings up here to the north, Madison, Greenville, and down to the south here we have High Springs, and down here we have Steinhatchee. So there you are. Red marks a spot. And let's check out your 1.83 acres. There you go. Nice square parcel. Look at all those trees. Very fine. So you've got DG Market nearby, Peacock Recreational, Royal Springs. Let's see your nearby. Let's see your groceries, shopping, and let's see, health and safety. Look at all those amenities nearby. So you're not too far out in the distance there. 18415 177th Road, and that's Live Oak, Florida, 32060. And it states here, beautiful country setting close to springs and Suwannee River. If you've ever been to the Suwannee, or if you haven't, go check it out. The sturgeon that comes smacking out of that water is amazing. It's very impressive. And this is a 4-bedroom, 1-bath, 7x10 porch, 10x10 back, open porches, 10x10 utility room with a commode, 24x20 detached garage / storage, hardwood floors. You've got a riding lawnmower included, 2 well replaced in 1225, sold as is, it states. And it could qualify for one of the rural agricultural loans, as does maybe the other one. So check that out, do some research. And when we look at the history, it was sold for $63,000 in 2000 in September. Then it was listed for $79,000 and removed back in 2011. Now they're asking $110,000, and the house is 69 years old. And on an assessment of $61,279, it states the taxes were $824. But again, check with the Suwannee County Clerk's Office. And that one is listed for $110,000 on 1.83 acres, 4 bedrooms, 1 bath, and garages. Sweet find right there. And that's Live Oak, Florida. Now, this is going to be a 2 for Tuesday, but then I found this house in Quincy. And I had to show this one. This is hot off the listing press. This one's $89,900 on a little more than a half an acre. And it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath with 1,088 square feet of living space. It's in Quincy, Florida, 32351. built in 1946. So let's check it out and see how much house we're getting for our money. In Quincy, Florida. In Quincy, we are in Gadsden County. Population is around 44,000 people, and we're about a half an hour northwest of Tallahassee. Look at how pretty that is. Wow. If you don't find pretty there, I don't know. You might need some glasses. This is beautiful. Look at that cute little place. Look at the big tree right in the front. They left you a grill. See, you can have me over for dinner, you guys. So here we have a covered little porch on the front. We have a metal roof. So here's our bathroom here, our commode right here. Full bathroom. Don't know if there's a shower. Here's your kitchen. Now what we could do is we could improvise here and maybe take these cabinets off and put maybe open shelves up. Maybe revise this a little bit so it's not so congested, but that's just my idea. You do have a range hood above your electric stove. Got a little front porch. Looks like that could be laminate flooring or vinyl. Nice, look at your island. And it does hang over so you could have some counter high chairs. How cute is this? Do you have a window above your double sink? And this is $89,900 in Quincy, Florida in Gadsden County. And the median home values here are just under $200,000. So you have a 2-door refrigerator with a freezer on the bottom. Now for me, I may want to remove this wall here and open this house up a little bit, but when you get in there, get the lay of the land. Here's your covered porch. Nice. Now it looks like this could have wood siding, but again, check it out. Yeah, this is cute. Beautiful setting. Look at that. You've got a fenced yard as well. That's always helpful when you've got pets or children, grandchildren. Or maybe you just want to close everybody out and say, I'm done for the day. Because you can. When you're on your own half acre, a little more than a half acre parcel, do whatever you like. How pretty is this? Beautiful. You could totally have a garden here. Sit back, put a hammock up in the shade, and just relax in Quincy, Florida. There's your laundry line. Beautiful. Now it looks like you may get an outbuilding with this property. And if not, there's room to have one, to build one or have a pop-up. And this is $89,900 in Quincy, Florida. Under $90,000 is the asking price. You could paint that up, put some shutters around those windows, give it a little pop of color. Nice. That might be a bird of paradise. Yeah, that's got a lot of potential, this property right here for $89,900. A lot of potential. And this one, it doesn't give the address, so I'm sorry about that, but you'll have to contact the listing agent, which again is found in the description box below. So let's check out the street view here. Oh, it doesn't give us one. I knew that. Sorry about that. Let's check it out on the map. So we're on Gray Road, Gray, Gray Road right here. And we are near a whole bunch of amenities, it looks like. So we are in Quincy, so we are southeast of Gretna. We're right above Greensboro and Sawdust. And we've got Scotland, Florida over here, and Havana and Hinson. And right here is the Georgia line. So we're just southwest of Gretna in Quincy. So we're right above Fort Braden, and Tallahassee is right over here down to the southeast. So here's your satellite view. And again, it says we're on Gray Road. And this is a little bit more than a half an acre, not quite 3/4 of an acre. And there you have it right there. Nice, tucked back in the trees on Gray Road. Got a few neighbors, but not a whole bunch. And the listing states it was built in 1946. And it says, price to sell, go and show, motivated seller. Attention for first-time home buyers or anyone looking for a house with a metal roof on a quiet street with no HOA tucked behind some beautiful shade trees. And when we look at the history on this one, this was listed for $129,900 back in July of 2025. Then they decreased it to $119,000. Then they decreased it to $118,900. Then they removed it. Now they're trying it for $89,900. Doesn't give us any more information. And in this area, it says the property tax rate in Gadsden County is 0.91%. And that's $89,900 in Quincy, Florida, with 1,088 square feet of living space, 0.62 of an acre, so more than a half, not quite 3/4. That house, again, was built in 1946, and they're asking $89,900, and that is in Quincy, Florida, 32351. Nice find for somebody right there. Or if you're looking in Live Oak, this one is on 1.83 acre for $110,000, and that's in Suwannee County. Or this one here's in Sopchoppy, the Riverfront Elevated House. That's $125,000 on 1.5 acres of land. So let's check out Sopchoppy for a minute. And it says things to do. Sopchoppy offers activities for history buffs, outdoor enthusiasts, and families alike. And if you like fishing, the Sopchoppy River is going to have spotted sunfish, catfish, and black bullhead, it states. So outdoor recreation and nature. Sopchoppy River City Park. Access one of Florida's Blackwater rivers for kayaking, fishing, or simply enjoying the view. The park features a boat launch, fishing pier, playground, basketball court, softball field, picnic areas, RV, and camping facilities. And festival and community events. Sopchoppy Worm Gruntin' Festival, held every April. This quirky, fun-filled festival draws thousands to celebrate a local tradition. You've got a 4th of July celebration with fireworks, very family-friendly. And you've got enjoy live music from local musicians and artists on the last Saturday of most months, celebrating the town's thriving arts community. Love it. So we have historic downtown. We have the Sopchoppy River City Park. We've got places to eat. You've got downtown restaurants and cafes, picnics, and outdoor dining. So experience old Florida charm. Sopchoppy is more than a historic town. It's a destination where history, nature, and community come together. From river adventures and scenic trails to lively festivals and live music, Sopchoppy invites visitors to slow down, explore, and experience the relaxed, authentic charm of Florida's forgotten coast. Love that. And that there house is $125,000. It's elevated and it's riverfront on 1.5 acres. Sweet find. So if you're looking at the cost of living in Florida, this is from SoFi. The average cost of living in Florida states it's around $60,204 per year. Comes in and says, if you dream of days spent on sandy Florida beaches, your wallet is in luck. Florida residents enjoy the 35th lowest cost of living in the United States, or the 15th highest, however you want to spin it. And let's see here. For category, it states, for housing and utilities, $12,191 per year. Food and beverages, non-restaurant, around $47.36. Gas and energy, $11.68. Housing costs can be anywhere from $14.80 to $27.25. And it looks like a studio is staying there right around $14.80. And like a 5-bedroom house would be $27.25. I'd say that's a little low. And for average home values, Homosassa coming in at $232. Pensacola coming in at $254. Ocala coming at $270. Tallahassee coming in at $284. And then it goes up to $351 in Sebastian, $363 Cape Coral, so on and so forth. You can take a look at SoFi for more information. And then utility costs in Florida come in around $422 per month. And electricity, $168, natural gas, $105, cable and internet, $113, water, $36. Myself, I would say those figures are very low. If you live in Florida yourself, let us know in the comments if these are, average, if they're high or low, what they are for you, where you are. Groceries and food, it says around $395 per person per month. Of course, that's going to depend on consumption. And then when we come down here to the tax, states highest marginal tax rate in Florida, none states here. And so ready for some good news. Florida residents aren't charged any state income tax as noted by the Tax Foundation state individual income tax rates and brackets. So there you have a little SoFi cost of living for Florida. And 3 properties, $125,000 and less, and 2 of them with more than 1.5 acres of land. And 1 is riverfront. You can just go cast a line right out your front door. Why not? It's always great to be with you guys. Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, share these episodes, meander through the episodes, and we'll see you in the next one because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Keep that cup full of happiness, you guys. Have a great day. Cheers.